The Talia and the Gangplank, trying to get that cross-map pressure in. The Tom Kench is kind of one answer here for Cloud9. They'll try and,
mystic shots, and we'll go over the wall with that blast cone, seeing maybe if they can set something up here. Weaver's wall going to be coming in, will not block off the escape, but still 4 versus 2, first blood. Over to FlyQuest through the Gangplank ultimate. Sneaky's going to drop now as well, and grabbing the kill on that one. 2-0 FlyQuest.
So let's see what they can do to push that tempo. Early on in the game, the cooldowns on global ultimates are fairly long.
Not for Fly yet. Svenskeren, if he can land himself something here, is able to find the flash into the ulti. There comes the Shurima shuffle, but the shuffle's not going to find the mark just yet. The stun is down. There's that buff CC duration we're talking about, baby. Cloud9 get themselves on the board.
As you see
Just
that,
getting pure tankiness now, and Shelly summoned into the mid lane to knock that turret down, even that count up.
yes, but they're just going to go for a fight here, it looks like. Jay is going to not push them off. There's no jungler there. Right. I think they're going to get it anyways, and they might actually fight over the top one.
Licorice and Svenskeren trying to stop this. It's going to be 2 versus 3. Can they do it? Svenskeren and Licorice are going to have their work cut out for them. Sanguine Pool going to be used. Onto backing himself away. Licorice still going to be staying alive. Nice CC coming out from Svenskeren here. Weaver's wall comes through. Not going to find the cutoff immediately. Jensen's able to stop him, but Turtle still grabbing the kill onto Svenskeren. Licorice now looking to make his escape. Fly has got to be careful here. Doesn't want to walk into too many soldiers. Popping the heal, trying to catch up. Threaded volley. Hook on both junglers. As now in the bottom lane, it's Licorice under pressure. Looking to maybe make an outplay here, but it's going to be very difficult. The rotation from Fly is enough to make sure they've got the kill, as Flame will make
going to be able to pick up and even out the Clouds.
And of course, he did have one defensive tool in the stopwatch, but because that was used earlier, he had to be completed on the Jinx, working on that seal item. But Licorice, again, finding himself in an unfavorable 1 versus 1. Flame trying to finish him off, goes forward with the flash. Flash away from Licorice as well. Flame still looking to chase this one down. Empowered Transfusion going to be coming up in just a moment here. Flame going to be stopped by the watch. Can't quite find the damage just yet, but he will cut him down underneath the turret.
And meanwhile, topside!
Topside, it's going to be a big old brawl as Jensen is immediately killed. Svenskeren likely going to be taken down next, but the gobble up from the Kench to get him away to safety, flashing over the wall so he can keep his ally alive as well. FlyQuest find themselves 2 across the map and immediately turn attention to Baron. Sneaky's Jinx is alive. Svenskeren still alive as well. Doesn't have a smite available. JJ looking to go in. Smoothie again going to be saving that jungler. Sneaky trying to run as much interference as he can. Flame still looking to go in further though. Can they find the kill? On this AD carry, the gat to the back, and Flame's got the kill. Svenskeren with the flash away as JJ continues looking to chase this one down. Smoothie with the 3rd devour on 5 fight potential. Weaver's wall used to cut off Cloud9 from reinforcing their own turret. And that is the final outer turret falling on the side of Cloud9. 3-3 in that turret count. Gangplank ulti comes down. True shot scare you into thinking we are. Bigger Spire. All right, 15 gold. But actually, it's only like 3 chance for that barrel to be a big barrel. Fly in some trouble, having to flash away, but Sven goes after him. He's got the pull. There's no QSS, and that's exactly what Cloud9 needed.
Tom Kench there, Smoothie, able to be the point man once again for Cloud9. They find the pick on the mobile mid laner of Fly, and they're going to run straight up that mid lane now.
FlyQuest struggling to respond to this in time, it seems. The
Baron bait. They're going to be able to take the Spire and push it down. Shield goes up. Gangplank teleport coming in. Fly wants to fight it.
Who needs a bait when you can go for the real thing? Baron already down to 1/3 HP. Cloud9 are burning this, but FlyQuest will not take that lying down. Turtle going to be found there in the back line. Licorice looking to finish him off. JJ with the stopwatch, keeping himself alive, distracting the rest of C9, but he's already fallen. Turtle is too low to do much more in the fight. The flash away from the Super Mega Death Rocket as FlyQuest now has to somehow find a way to stop this, or Cloud9 will have a huge win here. Flame off to the side, looking to make those barrels happen. Not quite finding it. Sidestepping the zap, just buying time, trying to get Cloud9 distracted. Baron down to 2,500 HP. Svenskeren going to be taken low. Seismic shove not finding anything just yet. Fly trying to keep them away. Flame looking for the barrels. The turret self-destructs. Fly and lower. JJ denying Svenskeren the entrance, and FlyQuest will find Baron, but where does the fight go from here? Flame gonna have that mob proc, trying to get himself away. The zap finds its way onto JJ, who's gonna use the Alistair ultimate to buy time. The sacrificial lamb has been chosen. FlyQuest will lose their support, but nobody else in exchange for the turret take, though. They still got a little bit more damage to go. Flame with some extra deeps from that barrel, but Licorice with the flank. This could be what Cloud9's looking for. Popping the Hemo Plague onto Turtle. Now the counter engage from FlyQuest. Onda jumping in, the counter-strike gonna be used, but the suppression is down, and Jensen goes on a killing spree. FlyQuest effort number 3 for the game, number 2 for the team. And that's the last elemental we'll see this time around, Kobe. Elder Drake now, another for the opportunity to make some sort of a pull happen. But Cloud9 happy. I'm just gonna do 6 - 1. I graduated first grade, that's 5.
That's some quick math there, Captain
Yeah, we got
Flowers.
some quick math.
There we go.
For stun, Sven gonna be the one who ends up getting the enemy jungler killed. Jensen with the soldiers for reinforcements. Sven is taken low, but he's not out of the picture just yet. Licorice
is in there now. Flame is gonna have to be the hero here for FlyQuest. Big AoE comes down.
That Baron is already gone. Sven with the smite secure. FlyQuest trying to find something here. Sven gonna be taken low. JJ in the middle of the fight trying to keep himself alive. Licorice again, no chemo plague. Trying to stay safe in the back part of the pit, but he will get himself over the wall with the flash. Sneaky on the front line, firing that auto off. Can he get it? Flame looks to go over, but he can't quite do it. The shutdown for Jensen.
And now the teleport's gonna come in to ensure it. Licorice is coming in. There's the flag.
He's able to find the damage. Fly goes down. They're gonna find JJ here as well. Things have gone fantastically for Cloud9. Wild Turtle behind enemy lines and alone. They don't even care. Their sights are set on the base.
Ooh, Flame trying to trade crits there with Sneaky, but Sneaky gets the last laugh. And that is gonna be Cloud9 demolishing the FlyQuest base here. They run straight up the middle with the Baron buff, 5 men strong.
This could just be the game, Kobe. This should just be the game. All they've got is a Jax in the jungle and one Ezreal standing between them and winning this game. If that was a crit, that would have killed Turtle. Super Mega Death Rocket going to be blocked up by Onda. Sven with the pull on that Jax into the entirety of Cloud9. A little bit more damage to do it. A god like Jensen, a Hemo Plague onto Turtle, and Cloud9 off the back of that fight will just put the final nails in this coffin right here, right now. They're on to the Nexus. Unless FlyQuest have some sort of an immaculate defense planned out, this will end right now. Smoothie gonna be taking low, Licorice as well. Cloud9 win the game.
We scaling, boys.
Scaling all day long. The team fight comp came online. Cloud9 played it well, and as soon as they found that one big fight, off to the races.
It's what a lot of teams have been.
Break out the Camille if it happens.
Allowing!
You were allowing,
Mark.
Jat, he threw it out in our mock.
And I mean, it's not just the harsh lesson that's going to be so effective on this champion. As bottom side, Cody's son in some trouble. This is what happens when you've got no summoner spells. Deftly and Matt looking to put the moves on him. They do so for first blood.
No jungler needed. Going next down to the bottom side, though.
All right, let's see what he can do here. Deftly, remember, no flash available for the AD carry of the Golden Guardians, and that will seal his fate.
Level 6 Camille now. The games become even more threatening. Going for Ryu. Immediately ulted on the turret.
Rima shuffle, but there comes your Hex Tech ultimatum. It's still enough. Contracts grabbing himself. Gonna turn into a full-on brawl here. Meteos dropping the ulti there onto Contract. Shockwave gonna be used, and it's High who takes the Drake of all people as the fight breaks out. Taric ulti used here. Matt, the target at the start. Cody's son, Afromu, and Ryu now looking to make the play over here onto Deftly. Dropping him below half HP. More damage comes in. The Shurima shuffle will shut him down as Ryu grabs the kill for himself. They'll pick the blue buff.
Time to breathe. High roaming up here with Contracts.
See if the Guardians can make it happen in the top side. Sunday trying to get himself away as fast as he can. Can't get the second part of the Ornn ulti off, but he will get away with his life. The Tentacle tries to smack him on the way out, but not enough.
Yep, Alawi gonna take her toll. Tank matchup, easy enough. Lorla finally able to take down. I mean, they know that they're there because they're killing the wards, but oh, they're going for it.
All right, now looking to make the play here. Contract's gonna be ulted by that Shen. Meteos stopwatch, but it's only gonna buy him a couple of seconds. Contract grabs the kill.
Well, Sejuani ultimate, make it a very stylish and very clean kill. Then they're able to use that kill to take down mid turret with Rip Herald, and the Golden Guardians in control of this game at 16.5.
Get a lot done with it though. Contracts jumping in, looking to start this fight.
Oh!
Shuffle, but Ryu the one who's caught out and blasted down.
The timings here on the engage was great execution from the Golden Guardians, securing another bunch of good dodges from him on ultimate abilities. Able to utilize the mobility here of Camille to deliver shockwaves. Now they're caught though.
Contracts Gotta be careful about getting stunned up in Chain CC. Nice shockwave to keep him from anybody to issue that Hextech ultimatum onto except for Meteos, and that's not really the guy you're looking for. Matt, the dash over the wall, Contracts goes in. The shockwave is misplaced, but High still grabs himself the kill into Cody.
You're another priority target for themselves. Will 100 Thieves be able to defend this Baron? Lorlo playing defense.
Lorlo trying to zone the entirety of the team away. Baron is secured. Meteos and the rest of the Thieves have to make their retreat now. Lorlo still looking to find some damage and grabs the punish onto that enemy jungler.
Pushing the mid wave while they burn down this secondary turret, and 100 Thieves can't have much to say about it.
They try to rotate over. The rotation is not enough. Someday's going to be forced away. Those tentacles just slap, slap, slap. Get rid of him. Get him out of here. Mid lane tier 2 goes down as well. Golden Guardians they're just making a leisurely walk around the map, taking everything they find in front of them. Lorlo grabs this last tier 2 for himself. And now all that's left is the 100 Thieves base.
Yeah, Golden Guardians.
We're getting into that main part, that heart of the season, right? We can't just keep saying, oh, there's plenty of time to recover. There's
already.
We're talking about a harsh lesson on to champions. We can teach a harsh lesson to a turret as well. Lorlo applies the pain to that, takes it down very, very quickly, and 100 Thieves have made the call for Baron. They have to rush this down. They have to get this. This is their dying breath, and if it fails, it's going to be the game itself. Lorlo makes his way in the fight. Blast Cone over the wall, stunned down onto him. Damage coming through. Call of the Forge God is fired off, but Someday's still going to be losing some HP for now. Shockwave finds its way onto 2 members. Contracts into the front line. A killing spree onto Meteos. 100 Thieves in retreat as Golden Guardians will run them down. Someday barely keeping himself alive. Contracts will be left to collect his 300 gold from Afromoo as the fight goes entirely the way of the Golden Guardians, who are now poised to win this game.
And it looks like they're going to take the Baron without Contracts. Now they're waiting for him to come around just in case. They don't want any weird skill shot coming from out of the blue, I guess, to steal that one. Cody's son.
They are up against an Ezreal.
His ultimate catch somebody off guard. They might catch High, actually, with that weird positioning.
100 Thieves has to try to do something. High will be caught out here, taken down.
Whoops-a-daisy.
They spend quite a few ultimates, 3 of them to be exact, to get that kill, though, which means 100 Thieves are now in danger of losing more of their base. Second inhibitor turret will fall. That's
probably going to happen. So they're happy to take any sort of wins that they can.
10 seconds left on Baron. The call of the Forge God is sounded. They're looking to catch out Lorlo, but I don't think that's the guy you want to try to pour a lot of damage into. Matt on the front line has the ball attached, the shield there as well. Mid lane inhibitor will fall. Lorlo taking the credit on that one. Golden Guardians now with some extra 2, but now with that down, Golden Guardians knows there's one less big team fight tool available for 100 Thieves. Two-shot barrage also going to be fired off. Doesn't really find a lot of success just yet. Lorlo loses the Sterix gauge there, trying to find some damage. Ryu going to be taken very low, down to about 1/3. Golden Guardians with control over the area, control over the inhibitor, will take that as well as they walk themselves out 5 alive.
All right.
This is such a bad situation for 100 Thieves. The base is dropping. They're trying to fight for the Baron. It's already going to be taken. Lorlo in the middle of multiple people just tanking up everyone. The 100 Thieves trying to retreat. The Taric ultimate already going to be used. The Shurima Shuffle trying to just push them back. Contracts getting himself away off to the side. Afromoo barely staying alive. 100 Thieves lose no members in this, but their base is falling. They've lost one Nexus turret, a TP coming in as the minions absolutely destroy that second Nexus turret. The Golden Guardians are on to the Nexus for the first time this split. Can they find their win? Lorlo taken down. Shockwave onto 2. The Golden Guardians look to end this game. They will do it and get themselves on the board. The smile on High's face says it all, Kobe. Golden Guardians find the win.
And such a well-deserved win at that.
What a get a kill.
And it seems like they're drafting into the style we've seen from TSM. While they do have a lot of defensive and counter-engage options you talk about, the engage, it could be a deciding factor in, say, a race for first turret bonus gold. A lot of those still available right now. Darshan had been working on the top turret. Difference.
Oh, this is going to be close. First turret destroyed by TSM. Just barely manages to get it before CLG will in the bottom part of the map.
You get a lot of value out of it. This is with the counter we were talking about with Rift Herald. They make CLG pay for it, but teleport!
All right, Biofrost on the front lines, looking to make this happen. Maybe Tarek ulti coming down. Bjergsen and the rest of TSM trying to make their retreat. Huhi wanting to make a statement here. Riposte going to be used. Stopwatch from Bjergsen. That's 2 stopwatches so far, but first blood for CLG. Huhi's going to drop in retaliation. Mike Young stopwatching on his own. Haunter into the back line here, looking to drop those barrels. Biofrost taken low. Haunter now has to retreat. Rainover also taken incredibly close to death. Mike Young will smack him down, as now Mithy trying to get himself away. Darshan is killed by Sven, and it's a 3 for 2 for TSM.
For TSM, but here's try number 2. Huhi going for it
Meanwhile,
again.
there's no second stopwatch, by the way. That mastery procs once and once only.
There's that objective, that Ocean Drake for TSM though, as they were able to collapse.
Another spot he wishes not to be. The grand challenge is issued. The riposte is well timed. Huhi, one more lunge will do it straight through the heart, and Haunter falls.
Huhi attacking the top laner of
So critical, so I really like this pickup coming out from him early on.
They're going.
Now Mike Young goes in, Stixay nearly instantly killed, getting himself back as Mike is taken low, Rainover's taken down, and TSM is taking a one-way trip towards Baron. Sean, the man who wants to try to stop this, coming around from the side. Baron down to 2K. TSM wants to just finish this one off, but Biofrost, the man on a mission, is not able to stop them in time. The Baron is secured, and CLG is quickly routed. TSM with a big game-changing play.
CLG tried all in TSM.
Gold now the lead for TSM, and this seems to just be the start. The march down mid lane begins. Mithy will tank the turret, waiting for the minions to get up there. There's still 3 dead on the side of Counter Logic Gaming. The mid lane inhibitor will join them, and TSM has taken control of this game.
And that all started, this giant...
When you have one of those bad days as a jungler, when your smites don't land the way you want them to, you've got to be able to shake it off. You've got to be able to find that mental state that puts you right back where you need to be. And when Mike can take control of the entire game by finding that critical engage onto the enemy AD carry that gets that enemy jungler killed, that starts that Baron play and puts them in this spot, Mike has shown his ability and his resilience to do what he needs to do. As
the minions coming in, inhibitor's already down. Mike Young going for a little trade on a Darshan. They have to worry about the collapse.
He on the side as well. So hard to engage onto this TSM team. We talked about how this team doesn't have a ton of forward engage themselves, but man, do they have defensive tools. And when you're 10,000 gold ahead, those defensive tools are so frightening because your opponents just don't have a window to try to make a move.
TSM just trying to throw the giant bag of gold that they have as a lead as they're engaged. They're pushing down the turret, slowly but surely bulldozing their way into the CLG base. This will be inhibitor number 2, now down at 28.5 minutes.
A team that has had win record top lane 1-1, mid lane 3-3. This is the tiebreaker.
Well, it's looking pretty good for Galio as far as the mid lane in this one around. Bjergsen going to zone off here with the taunt AoE while they put some damage onto the turret, and there's our pretty big rail exchange.
Mike right back in the fight. They take down Darshan before he can do anything. Stixay will save Biofrost here, but CLG, there's no way they can make any kind of a defense for this third inhib. It will drop, and TSM have sights set on the Nexus turrets. 30 minutes into this game, they're looking to potentially end. It's 4 versus 5 for 30 seconds. CLG is going to need some kind of a miracle here, but TSM does not want to give them that chance. Mike again into the back line. Bjergsen using the ultimate. It's Biofrost who may be taken down here. Mike falls first. Rainover going to be going down next. Bio also gone. The stuns are there. The damage will be 2. Stixay dies to the winds of war, and CLG is aced in the base. TSM will make quick work of their rivals and find victory in Week 4.
What great execution after the pick on mid lane there from TSM. No hesitation. They knew they have this big advantage here with the AoE combos. They get the pick, then winning the fight afterwards with Tarek ultimates as well as Baron was just too much of a swing in the mid.
For Dardoch, and he has been loving the Zac. The engages have been fantastic from him, all split long.
The Zac attack, going to be abducting somebody, hopefully before that Cosmic Radiance.
Out of Phoenix there.
And now Hooney's just walking up, kind of threatening, because there's potential to hold on bottom lane play.
This game is on fire right now. Double it, force the flash. Alltech forward, could get the run down. Now to mid lane, Phoenix flashes down the rinse repeat as they come in with Pobelter flashing forward for the kill. Now a back
Pressure is what reversed it, as well as Pobelter playing well. But look at this, first ulti. Whoa!
Kind of leads him a little bit on that one. Stopwatch pretty early for Alltech, thinking big damage going to come down early. And now he gets taken down. Flash still up for him if they want to go crate aim by Fox. But they won't place too much. They can't protect these wards. Alltech back toe-to-toe for a few attacks. They just do not stop.
They see him.
Ducked it over. 1-2.
What?
He gets himself the safety. The slippery Zach could go down. Passive going to come up here. Ultimate pops there for Xmithy, still gets out, but the slow is on Dardoch, finds himself a way out. Has he baited Adrian in? Oh my God, baits call! Gets him out! Now he hops over the wall, and
TP advantage.
Oh,
But hold up.
that's not who you want to see when you turn the corner.
Zach.
Oh wait, Dardoch! A new player enters the fight, and now it's going to be a kill going on to Ole. They did not expect so many behind Adrian. And here comes Phoenix over the wall with the blast cone. Gonna start slowing him down, gonna start locking him down. Sinks the Fanes in as Dardoch along with him, and Phoenix cannot catch up.
Yeah, gets the flash out of him, but blows his own in the process. That's Infernal, and you could see they didn't really have anybody else from Echo Fox help out, because they're just trying to get the maximum here as they get that first turret.
Y'all can dance for a little bit longer. TP coming in from a half Meganar. It's going to be a tiny impact when he comes in, but it can still be a big play. A lot of damage going over onto Echo Fox. Alltech gets deleted immediately. They trade back for Pobelter, and now it's Adrian and Phoenix trying to get the safety as he protects his mid laner. Dazzle goes down onto Cooney, gets himself out with a sliver of health. Ole goes down as Winter's bite freezes him up, and Dardoch lives. A very dangerous game that Echo Fox plays, but it in, and the gold is still very
Looking for
fun.
double lift here. This is a support and a
Oh,
jungler.
he might focus for the kill at that point. He knows he's going to go down one last hit. Concussive blows! And they take down double lift. Another one for Dardoch on the Zach pick.
This Zach has been doing here, and you're like, no.
No. I'm sure he's got a lot of that impact here right now as they head towards the top side. Furinar goes down. Impact. Dardoch very happy. We get right back in. Alltech went down first last fight. They were still able to come out on top. The focus is back to him as Impact flashes forward and picks up a kill. Pobelter has already fallen, but Impact goes down. Xmithy as well. The retribution kill.
Pick fights. When you have a Zach that is not ultimate dependent on when he can start a damn fight, Dardoch is going in.
Xmithy, then to mid, they take down Phoenix right away after a 1v1 flash is gone. And then it kind of was just Fox saying, oh, all right.
To put the pressure on. And now this is the second Infernal here for Echo Fox. Here they go.
On the other side, there's the teleport coming in from the top. Pobelter and Impact. No, yes, no. Is he going towards Impact or away? Because they are splitting the fight a little too much. The focus is on the top side. Impact into the wall. If he can sweep them, gets himself to the bot side now. And they are doing a beautiful job of routing Echo Fox in this fight from what looked like a very scary entry.
And that's going to be huge for Team Liquid. They'll even up the gold here if they get this Baron. And that looks like one that Dardoch isn't even going to try to contest now.
What a flip-flop in the fight. Beautifully done by Team Liquid. Just waiting the last few seconds, taunting Fox around to get Cooney's teleport up.
Then the Phoenix were to go aggressive.
Ooh, that slow might have activated the Rune Prison fight that they wanted. That blue buff on Pobelter.
Everybody sees everybody else with the sweeper.
Ooh, Petrifying Gaze just missed. The entire team turns back.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's the last second turret takedown. Sometimes it triggers.
TL. Now, even in gold, but even in Drakes as well.
Meganar down. The last few shots on the turret. Double lift able to get into range. Mercurial Scimitar to keep him safe if anything goes. That's kind of the priority right now. Impact's going to leave that bot lane to see if they might be able to get something started middle. They have
number 30.
Wards for Fox. Impact's coming from the fog of war here. Adrian very low. Fate's Call brings him in. Does he go into the fight or out of the fight? He's in on two members. Ole and Xmithy get popped up as Cosmic Radiance comes down. And Ole now kind of left on his own here at the back of the fight. And Pobelter, what is going on in this fight? That's going to be an R going down. Impact plays coming in from Fox. And they find Pobelter alive, but soon dead as he goes down in a 2v1 situation. Imagine.
Job to Rendon.
Oh, baby Zach in the pit.
They
And
gotta keep
Ren's
Sedge
gonna
out.
come out. Beautiful job. Actually, grabbed up by Phoenix. going in, almost gets the elastic grab.
For Echo Fox, you want to have a front-to-back team fight here with the Kog'Maw, but Dardoch is trying to make it a dive fight where he can get on the Kog'Maw, because I talked about the scaling for TL. It's mostly Kog'Maw and a little bit of Rhyme. Echo Fox would deal more damage in a straight-up fight, but you do want to make it so that you can threaten the Kog'Maw and push him back, which is exactly what they've been doing.
Get a little more damage.
Oh, Phoenix
on these minions. It's like they want to initiate but can't. Little pokes from short range is what Team Liquid has to work with right now as Huni starts entering the base. Him and Impact are going to dance on the bot side. Short dance.
Yeah, but so far, Doublelift is kind of the only one doing well in this game for Team Liquid in terms of his score line. But you can see they're just trying to get it. There it is.
Oh, Arcus got back in. They stopped Dardoch from getting his positioning. Impact able to get away before they locked together two members. Cosmic Radiance goes down. That was some big damage coming in from the side of Team Liquid. They could get the exit kills that they want. But how far can they push back? All the waves are pushed towards them. They kind of... Another Mountain Drake going over now.
Yes, for Echo Fox just run straight down mid. They're looking for this inhibitor. They may get it here.
Nice block by Adrian. Don't have to worry about being slowed on the way in or out.
Oh, Impact popped the Gargoyle Stone Plate there.
Dardoch committed on that one, but they did not. It only slows things down. To force the fight, though, is what Echo Fox wants. They feel like they know that Pobelter and Doublelift just back or were in base, preparing for what could come. And now the Baron's been taken over, rendered out by Altac. Impact in a bad spot, doesn't make it over the wall. It goes down, 63 seconds on the clock. That's Dardoch in, but he's going to be able to live long enough for the team to get back. The health bars are being deleted on the side of Team Liquid as they get washed away. And Xmithie's going to be the next one to go down, rendered out. As Ole runs for his life. Huni's just going tit for tat with Pobelter as the rest of the team and the cavalry is right behind him. As Ole's the only one left alive. Fox take over the base.
Echo Fox are going to try to end the game right here and take possession of first and tie C9 at the end of week 4.
Entering at 6-1, leaving at 7-1 as they start on the first Nexus turret. 15-7, an all-out brawl back and forth throughout the game, in and out of replays. We were back into the fight, but now Echo Fox has finally found their way to the Nexus, finally found their way through Team Liquid, and will pick up first place in the NALCS.
A 2-0 week for Echo Fox. This one was a bit cleaner from them. They were able to find out mid-game, hey, we're being maybe a little too aggressive with our engages, reassessed it, decided not to give as much to TL, found some clean fights for themselves, but it was definitely a stressful one there, and a hard-fought victory for Echo.
Outside, so he knows kind of those boundaries, but will he know his Camille boundaries? We get a last lock in here as well. Kha'Zix for Lyra in the jungle, so he can stay aggressive.
Yeah, but that means Acadian on that. Yeah, so have ways to constantly go after him. And Hakuo almost by himself, but we're gonna have
early Spirit Refuge, but a very nice taunt through. They bring power people in. Hakuo buys a bit more time, gets the shield down, does not have enough Spirit's Refuge. Oh, 1-2, the hits come in. The flash is held, but the heal is used. Acadian just gets out alive. He might have even taken a live there, but the turret was pretty heated up.
Don't risk it.
Stopwatches, exactly.
Exactly, don't risk it. This will get them first turret at almost 9 minutes here, and they're trying to make a counterplay on the top side, but Zig may absorb that pressure. We'll see how he plays this one out.
This is the job of Zig, to absorb pressure on the top side for Optic. A few shots here and there. It's a big wave. He's trying to get tactical sweeps down to clean
They're
it.
trying to get his transform on solo.
Teleport.
The Arrow, this guy who likes to play for the late game, he isn't getting ganked, and he gets to scale up, and you really are contributing to how the team is playing to their win condition. And so you see there, even though Cassiopeia and the Kha'Zix could have been coming for him, he's still playing far enough back, sees the turret like he should, and doesn't take the risk at all.
Still, it's a very nice fly under the radar thing here for Arrow.
Yeah.
It was always Zig kind of being on the Scion on the front line, something that was disrupting, and you had Arrow, piercing Arrow, I'm Varus on the back. And then you'd be like, wait a minute, this guy is huge. They're doing a great job around the map and kind of keeping that chemistry going.
Yeah, and that was back when he got the MVP spring last year. Now we'll see what they do right now.
Continue to push this wave on the bot side.
They're going in. They're going to try to get solo here.
Huge. Up, down, all around. Getting knocked back and forth as Hakuo tries to enter the fight, but he might have just entered the frying pan. Solo goes down. They got the chase. The Winter's Bite hits a few more, but it does not connect from the Renslow as well. Can they retreat from the fight? They've gotten themselves in a little deep, and the focus Fans feeling good. Start of the cheer as Optic is now controlling Clutch Gaming's side of the map, and Lyra
banned throughout all of last year, pretty much. They finally get that middle turret, and the Ocean Drake is coming up.
They aggro out the Ocean Drake. Looks like they will go down for it after all.
Yep, Trinity Force completed.
Oh, Fate's call.
Really good. TP.
Ooh, nice taunt out. That's the hit-o though for Zig. The ward was in the Wolf camp, and now they're going to be taking down Apollo immediately. Catching the Ezreal is huge.
Solo!
The kite chase, 4-man Gnar swipe into the back of the mid turret, but it's not going to be enough. They stay
immediately able to follow it up from Power People. Apollo's the target. It is not a fun game to be that Ezreal. I don't care if you get...
Dangerous spot if they try to stay in their own jungle. Fate's call. Who's the target? It is going to be Febiven. Does he turn around, get the Petrifying Gaze off? Gets a few members, but everyone's going in the bounce house as Power of Evil enters the fight. They do lose Arrow, though.
They're going to win
Not
this.
the greatest positioning, and it is going to be pushed back onto Acadian. Lyra looking for the next target to slow down, and Hakuo to taunt, but they don't have it, and now they will say, let's 50-50 Baron. If you really want to.
Well, there's no person to really contest it in terms of the 50, right? I would say this is like 80-20, maybe 90-10 with your smite up for Lyra.
No ultimate to really get them in. Elimination. Can't do much. Glacial Fisher's not even up for himself to get the crowd control there. And doing his damnedest, Power of Evil tries to stay alive for as long as he can, saying, how much can Baron damage Clutch Gaming? Can Zig put anything in? He's got to put his entire body in if he wants to do that. And it's too dangerous. What a turnaround. It was just 6-0, now 6-3. The audacity here from Optic, still inside the jungle, still trying to get initiation.
Tension. Gonna see a fight here. We'll see if Optic's damage can actually match up.
Lyra as well, a little happier to stand on the front line now that a Guardian Angel is finished up for him.
Oh! Apollo, you can't keep doing this!
Getting pushed in a little bit still, however, their Baron wears off and Optic knows they can control the main
Galio.
Hextech ultimatum goes down, gets himself just outside of some danger. Field coming from Hakuo, but Lyra and the rest of the team are already on that side of the map. They got to be very careful what their initiation is here and how deep they're going to go. Power of Evil says we're still going Arrow. Second guess is this. Pulls in the Fate's Call very early to hit the back line, but now they have to assess. Have they thrown Lemon Nation in too far? And they have. He goes down. The Glacial Prison in the end, they're kind of using things they would still use to defend here as they leave.
They're throwing
things. Jump, split. They can get into this fight just a little bit. Acadian has Febiven in his eyes. Here comes the hero's entrance. They're going to get a great kite out of this. Apollo and Febiven on the backside. And it's Solo and Lyra now looking to do damage. Oh, Apollo over the wall right in the face of Lemon Nation. He just came up from going down. Is the swoop going to be there? The wallet gets himself taken down.
Oh, he sold him out. Arrow gets knocked back in with the blast cone and gets taken down there. And that's going to be Baron for Clutch.
The things that cannot happen are happening right now for Optic.
To come back through the fight and do it again. And right here, they finally found him.
Oh, is he going to go down 6 alive? Oh, he goes down. Actually, Hextech Ultimatum is not enough for the shield. It is torn through by Febiven, and now they're going to take down Lemon Nation consecutively up, consecutively down. He is not having a great end of the game here at 0-3-5. 6-9. Remember, it was 6-0 just a few minutes ago as Clutch Gaming starts to make quick work of the map. 31 seconds on to Zig
they got
as they are going to look for some Nexus turrets. The waves on the sides aren't pushing in. They have a focus.
Exactly. They have some decent amount of damage here onto these turrets. They're going to keep pushing. 20 seconds on Zig being back up. They're going to try to end right here. Clutch are looking for that 2-0.
Lyra staying in the front. Power of Evil in a bad spot. He could get the taunt in that stops the damage on the Nexus, but it's still the HP bars not being enough on either the Optic members or the Nexus. 31 minutes in. Clutch Gaming look to put the final touches on the game, and the last few hits from Hako on the top side are going to be enough. Clutch Gaming find their first 2-0 week.
Another comeback for the team, off the team fighting and picking the better fights than Optic.
Poised and thirsty Febiven as he takes a drink in the mid lane, thinking a decent game.
Alrighty, that's going to put a capper on this game and most of the weekend as the upsets rolled in this week and a few players went the extra mile to make it happen, and they are our OP5. For week 4, it's Flame, Dardoch, Jensen, Sven, and Smoothie. First up, FlyQuest Flame in the top lane.
Yeah, double GP games, a lot of Gangplank this weekend from a lot of people, but he had a super game against 100 Thieves and nearly carried the next one, barely coming up short on a few moves down the stretch against C9. But Flame was looking a lot like he did last year with a lot of his carry performances.
In a 1-1 week, good to see him earn that award. Echo Fox's Dardoch next up. I mean, the way we were oozing over him earlier, I don't think it's any surprise that he grabs this slot.
I like that word, given the Zach performance, and he was fantastic. The Jax, excellent counter gang, as well as playing around Huni, getting this top laner rolling so that they can win the game. And then in the tougher match versus Team Liquid, he did a great job of not only finding these kind of early advantages for his team, but as they started losing the game and things felt like they might be slipping away, he was one of the important members for making sure that they stayed in control.
Clutch engages and barely living. Next up, C9's Jensen in the mid lane.
Yeah, and I think this was a close call between him and Febiven, who both went 2-0 this week. But even though there was that almost MVP level matchup between Pobelter, he kind of shut that hype down a little bit in that game, continued to perform in the next one on Azir as well, and this ended the week really strong.
Yeah, last week was the week of Pobelter, this week the week of Jensen.
Yeah,
maybe.
don't play Talia into him. I don't think anyone landed a single W in lane versus him. He just sidestepped everything.
All right, in the AD carry position, we're going over to TSM to find Sven.
Yeah, I know there was that disappointing loss to Clutch Gaming yesterday. He had a huge performance in both the games, especially this today on the Ezreal pick. He just constantly was having huge team fights, almost never dying. The one time he died in that loss to Clutch Gaming was the very, very last team fight, and that was a huge, huge game for them.
Seeing that stat line at a 1-1 record is pretty gross.
Yeah.
Feels bad for him.
Feels real bad.
Probably should have won that game against Clutch.
Yeah.
Oof, oof. All right. Lastly, in the support position, we go back to Cloud9. We find Smoothie, perhaps another MVP candidate.
Yeah, last week we were maybe hyping Pobelter up a bit. This week it's Smoothie. He's been doing this for a while as far as being the shot caller as well as the main guy kind of driving C9's plays, but the meta is favoring him a lot more this season with Alistair being able to make so many plays and even with Tom Kench being able to facilitate movements around the map. So Smoothie is really showing how hard he's worked over the past couple of years and how good that C9 is humming along.
All right, now many teams picked up huge wins this weekend, so let's look at the fruits of their labor. Cloud9 and Echo Fox remain in first at 7-1, while Team Liquid's 0-2 week has them at third, and Clutch Gaming's 2-0 week has surged them to fourth alongside TSM and 100 Thieves. Now let's see how you two stacked up against the Dart in today's prediction.
The Dart!
Hey,
The
let's
Dart
go!
called Golden Guardians, man.
Woo, 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 woo.
The Dart is just so smart.
So smart. Called the only Clutch,
did
the only
beat the
Golden
Dart,
Guardians
though.
victory.
You did beat the Dart.
Yeah, we're not stacking. The Dart lost, Dash. They went 2-3.
The Dart tied.